$250, $250. We have this one right here that is currently going for $107. So what you want to do is to click here. So if you are looking to start a gadget importation business, that is exactly what I'll be tracing in this video. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through how you can start gadget mini importation business, how you can import product from US and ship it down to Nigeria. So if you have been trying to buy product from US and you don't know how to ship it down to Nigeria, maybe you don't know the kind of logistic you want to use or shipping forwarding, that is exactly what I'll be treating in this video. This video is not revolved only around buying phones and laptop. You can also use this method to buy other items like clothes and other gadgets. So now what I'm going to be doing in this video is that I'm going to be showing you how you can buy product from eBay and ship it down to Nigeria. Though there is other website that you can use to buy this thing like DigiCycle and OfferUp and so on. But in this video, I'm going to be treating how you can buy from eBay. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. Now, this is how we are going to go about it. First, I'm going to show you how you can register for an eBay account, because a lot of people complain that once they register for eBay account, their account don't last or something like that. And what I found out is that some of these people use VPN to register on eBay. If you want to register on eBay, you don't have to use VPN. eBay accepts Nigeria, so you don't have to use VPN to register for an eBay account. Now I'm going to show you how you can find the best deal on eBay. So if you are trying to buy some gadgets, I'm going to show you how you can go about and find the best deal on that website. And I'm going to show you how you can make payment for your item. And I'm also going to show you how you can ship your product down to Nigeria. What I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to jump into my phone and show you how to go about it. So right here on my phone, this is the eBay app, and as you can see, the first thing we are going to do, as I said earlier, is to register for eBay accounts. Now there is different way you can do this. Is either you can come here and do it manually, you come here and create accounts, or you can just log in with Gmail or your Facebook account. So the one that I find most easier is to use this Gmail account to sign up. So first, if you come to sign up, all right, create an account. Okay, the page is going to be blank. I don't know why. So you are going to see sign up with Gmail. I think I'm going to screenshot it and attach it. So wow. Okay, the screenshot is not taken. Cannot say. So I'm just going to skip that. So but once you get here, what you want to do is to click on the Gmail to sign up with Gmail. All right. So it's going to show you the different accounts you have, and you want to select the one you want to use for this particular registration. So for me, I'm just going to use this one. Then it's going to load up, and it's going to ask you to review the account info to create eBay account. Just click on create account. So after that, it's going to land you here. So once you successfully sign up for the account, the next thing you want to do now is to look for products, is to find the best deal. So for you to find the best deal, let's assume that you are trying to buy an iPhone 8. So let me show you a website called the website you can also use for this process, but I'm just going to use this for, it's called DigiCycle. So we are going to be comparing these two websites, this eBay and DigiCycle. We are going to be comparing them. So now let's assume that I want to buy iPhone 8 on DigiCycle. So what I'm going to do is that I can just type the keyword here. I should just scroll down and you will see where it says Apple. So just click on this Apple. So you can just come here and type iPhone 8 and click on enter. So let me go back to my eBay and do the same thing. All right, so you can buy from any of these two websites actually. So I'm going to type iPhone 8. We have 8, we have 8 Plus. So I think we should just go for iPhone 8 Plus. Okay, iPhone 8 Plus, iPhone 8 Plus. All right. So right here on eBay, as you can see, we have some options here. What you notice here is that you will notice that the conversion we are getting here is Naira conversion. So what you want to do at this point is to come back here and change it. So come to setting and come to this country and region. So click on it, then turn this off. Then you select the country here. You select United States. All right. So go back. You should be able to change now. All right. So as you can see, it's now showing us in USD. And what you can notice here is that this is iPhone 8, and as you can see here, we have the one of $134. If you scroll down, we have the one of $159 and so on. So if you come back to DigiCycle here, you can see that we have iPhone 8 Plus of 172, and if you notice here, this is 256 gig version. So what we are going to do is that this one say like new Ezelet and so on and so forth. So what you want to do for you to achieve that on eBay, because we are going to be using eBay basically, and for you to find the best deal on eBay, so you might want to come here. Then after you come here, you want to click on this best deal and change it to the lowest price. So this way you will get the best the lowest price on eBay. Now if you are buying a republished iPhone, that is the iPhone that has been returned to iPhone factory and they have fixed one or two things there, that is the republished, not the kind of the republished that is Android version or so. So you just taken to iPhone factory before and one or two things have been replaced. So the condition, you want to come here, and if you choose open box, you should be able to find a better deal here. As you can see, if you choose the one of open box, you can see that we have the one of $124 to $554. But what you want to do is you want to come here. Maybe me, I prefer to go for the republished, the Select, and the very good. All right, so that way it kind of give you a cheaper price. All right, so if you want to come here to the storage capacity, you want to choose maybe 556 and 556. All right, so you scroll down, you can check the color and all that. Then you come here and click on filter. So as you can see right here, this is the one at the lowest price here, which is about $169 to $179. So if you click here, what I like about eBay is that eBay is going to show you the real pictures of this phone most of the time, but on DigiCycle you are not going to get that. So let me open this one down. Let me open it. So on DigiCycle, it's just going to show you stock photo only. Please see the item note for actual condition. So there's not much information here. So if you add to cart, you just go ahead and check out. But on eBay you can actually get the image. As you can see, they are going to give you the actual product image. They are going to give you, if you check here now, you will notice that there is a little bit of crash right here. As you can see, let me zoom it very well. So that is the maximum zoom. So if you can see, if you can check very well here, you can see this kind of detail. So these are the kind of things you want to look out for when you are sourcing for a product on eBay. So they are also going to show you the crash and all that the item have. Another thing you want to check is that you want to come down to this item description, then click on it. From this item description, that is where you are going to get the necessary details you need to know before you buy this product. Maybe the phone has a battery issue, maybe the phone has a screen issue, or so on. This is where you are going to get the details, because the seller is going to make it as detailed as possible. So as you can see right here, they are going to provide you some details and all that. So that is that about that. Now what you want to do is that if you are buying iPhone from US, what the mistake you don't want to make is you don't want to buy a network lock iPhone. Let's assume I want to buy this iPhone now, and let me choose if I come to this carrier, you can see that we have the AT&T, we have the Sprint, we have the T Mobile, and we have the unlock, we have the Verizon unlock. So we want to choose the GSM unlock right here, this GSM unlock. Alright, so after that you want to come to the storage. For me, okay, the 256 version is out of stock, so you cannot really choose it, so it's out of stock, but we are still going to use it to test this. And the color, you can choose from the color here. We have the gold, we have the silver, so all this color is out of stock, so just come and choose one here. So it's going to tell you it's out of stock. So if you want to go with this the 64 gig, so if you go with the 64 gig and the gray color, it seems that the gray is the only one that is not out of stock. So you can see that this is the amount we are going to be paying to buy this product. So that is one way to find a good deal. Let's assume now you want to find a MacBook laptop. So you need a MacBook Pro and you want to find the best deal. And what you can do is that you can come to this filter up here, come to this filter, then come to this best deal and change it to lowest, then come to this condition, and maybe you want something like used. But if you are getting something like used, make sure that you check the review and other things very well. I'm going to show you that later. So later you want to click on the release date. Maybe you want to get MacBook of 218. All right, so click on it, and as you can see, this is the lowest price here, and this one is a bid. You want to bid for it. So let's assume that you don't want to bid, you want to buy it right away. You can just come here and change this to buy it now. So if you are to buy it now, you can get MacBook Pro for as low as $169. So if I check here, one thing you want to check out here is, as you can see, this person says no motherboard. As you can see right here, it says no motherboard. So these are some of the details you want to check. You don't want to, because the item is very cheap, you don't want to just rush it without checking the necessary details. Another thing you want to do is to scroll down here and you make sure you see this eBay money back guarantee. If you don't see something like this, just click back. Don't even buy it from this person, because if anything goes wrong, you might not be able to get your money back from this seller. Another thing you want to check is this about the seller review. So if you come here and you check the review, you want to check the review that the seller has for the past 6 months. All right, so in the past 6 months, this seller have a 828 positive review and 5 neutral review. So there's no negative review, which means this seller is a good seller. And if you come here, you can still visit the seller store right here. You can visit the seller store to check more of the product that this seller have in his store. And as you can see, he don't have much product on his store, so there's nothing much there's nothing much going on here. You have some almost the same items here. So that is just that about that. Now let's assume that you don't want to spend much money to buy this. Maybe you have like $100 budget and you don't want to buy something like this. What you can do is that you can come to this filter, change this filter to ending soon, then come back and change this from option, this one, change it to it, then click it. Then you can see that these are the option that is currently going on, and you can see this MacBook Pro is going for about $600, and this option is going to end in the next 39 minutes. So you don't have that kind of money, you can scroll down if you could find a better deal. So I don't think there is any better deal. So let's change to another. Let me change it to maybe something like 215. Let me change it to something like 215. Then come back here. Okay. So this is one deal here. This particular one is currently going for 189, and there's no much bid. So we want to check here. Then scroll down if the seller have a good rating and review. So the seller have just 6 rating. The review is not enough to buy from this seller. So if you come back here, let's check this as well. Okay, this has 340, none in the past 12 months. This seller, okay, most of the seller that is selling this auction are not well recognized seller, unlike the one that sell the buy now item. So if you are buying this bidding of a thing, you want to make sure you take your time to analyze everything very well and make sure that you are dealing with a verified and a good seller. So like this seller now, it seems that this seller has a good reputation, as you can see right here. In the past 6 months, this seller has over 1,000 positive rating, and it has a 5 neutral, and it has 4 negative rating. So what I want you to keep in mind is that there's no how good a seller is. Once in a while, the seller is going to have 1 or 2 negative reviews. So that is normal. So that is what I want you to keep in mind. So this seller now has a very good rating. And as you can see, this is a better deal, if I must say. This is a very good deal. This is a very good deal. Wow. I wish I could just buy it. Never. So this is a better deal. So what you want to do is that first you want to check the item description. So they are going to tell you what is wrong with the laptop, what the laptop comes with, the battery capacity and all that. So that is just it. Then after that, you can just scroll to the review, and you are going to see different rating right here. So now if you want to bid like this item, now this item bid is going to end in the next 5 hours. So what you want to do is that you want to add this to cart, and for you to check what you add to cart, just come here and click on this washing. Click on washing. So this is the item you just add to cart. So what you want to do, what is going to happen is that when the item is about few minutes to for the bid about few minutes to end, eBay is going to notify you that this bid has just few minutes to end. So you are going to come here and you want to stay and watch this this countdown timer. So it gets to like 10 seconds. So once you get to 10 seconds, that is when you want to come here and place your bid. You want to come here and place your bid. So since this one is a new account, I might need to want to fill one or two information. So let me quickly do that. So they are going to direct you here and tell you to provide your address. So right here, you are going to provide your Nigeria address and other details. Don't worry, you are not going to ship to this address. It's just for verification purpose. So I'm just going to quickly do that and take you to the next step. So once you fill that details, you can place your bid. But the problem here is that most of these sellers, they are not going to ship to Nigeria. So what we want to do right now is to go ahead and get a US address. So let's quickly do that. So for us to get a US address, we are going to be using a company called Importation. So just come to Google and type it. So what this company helps you to do is that they are forwarding company. They are going to give you a US address and you can ship to that address from eBay. Then once the item gets to eBay, they can help you to ship it to Nigeria, and it's either you pick it up from their office or they deliver it to you with extra cost. So what we are going to do is to click on create account. Now you can easily create accounts with your Gmail, or you can just create accounts with your email. So I'm just going to go ahead and sign up with Gmail instead. So the first name I'm going to use so referral, you can leave it blank. Alright, so then you click on this create account, click on next. Who are you shipping for yourself, maybe for your family member, and then click on next. What are you trying to ship? Gadgets, computer, electronics, anything you are trying to ship anyway. So I'm just going to go with those ones. How experienced are you with shipping? Just play around. This is my first time. I have some experience, similar experience, or you can just say this is my first time. So just click on finish. So now your account is fully ready. So what you are going to do now is, if you check here, you can see the track. If you have the item you want to track, you can just put the tracking number here. Then you see my US address, your US address here. Then you see a shipping calculator. So if you click on this, your US address, this is the address they are going to provide you. So this is the address you are going to ship your product to. So if you come to this, your shipping calculator, this is where you want to calculate the weight of your item. So if you just put one, you will calculate it with an IBS, not kg. So just if you put like 5, you can see that for one IBS is $8, so it's not that much. So you don't want to pick up in Lagos, or you want home delivery within Lagos or outside Lagos. So if you want home delivery outside Lagos, you'll be paying about $28. But if you want home delivery within Lagos, you are going to be paying about $23. So that is that. So what we want to do at this point is to come here and get our US address. Now for you to forward your wallet, just come here and you can see where it says forward wallet. Then you want to input the amount you want to forward here and proceed. But what you are interested in right now is to get the address. So this is your US address. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to come back to my eBay account. So for me to input this address now, I'm just going to click here, then you scroll down to where you see setting. So under this setting, you will see a shipping address here. Click on this shipping address, click on this plus, then come back here, and as you can see, this is your full name. Your full name is going to appear. So I'm just going to input my name, along your name. Then the address one. This is the address one. Make sure that this address is correct. If possible, just make sure you just copy it and paste it. But because the address is not on my phone right now and it's on my PC, I have to type it manually. Then the address, so you can see that suit. 106. Then the city, you can see that it's the state and province, you can see that it's Texas. So just put Texas here. So about the zip code, you can see the zip code here. 24. Just make sure that you put everything as it appears here. Alright, so about the phone number, you have to put the phone number, this particular phone number you see here. So just put +111. So you want to set this at the default address. So as you can see right here, set it as default address. Make sure that you put correct details. Go back and cross check that maybe if everything is correct, then click on done. So once you do that, it will take you to this page. This is where you will see your country address and the US address you get from Erosion. So you want to make sure that this address is correct, as I said earlier. You don't want to make any mistake. So just go back now and you should be able to order anything you want to order. So now remember that we have a laptop that we are monitoring right here. As you can see, it has jumped to $240. So you can just go ahead and look for another one. Let me quickly go for MacBook. Then click here, ending soon. Go back, the condition. You can choose the condition. Maybe you want something used, probably. The year release, you depend on what you are looking for, depend on the kind of item. So let's just stick to this one. So as you can see, this is the one that is ending to $250. We have this one right here that is currently going for $107. So what you want to do is to click here. This is I5, the other one is I7. So you want to check this seller, you want to check the reputation, you want to come here and check. So as you can see, in the last 6 months, this seller has 8 positive review and 0 negative review. So what you are going to do is to add this to your watch list. So just click on this, add to watch list, click on it. Then you can see that for this bid to end, it remain about 1 hour 39 minutes. So what you don't want to do is that you don't want to bid at this point. You want to wait till you see something like 10 seconds. So once you add this to your watch list, what eBay is going to do is that once this is maybe 40 minutes to go, eBay is going to notify you that you only 14 minutes left and you should come and make your bid. So you don't want to make bid at that point. And another thing you don't want to do is that if you don't have money for this thing, please don't bid. This is why they kick Nigeria out of this app sometimes ago, and they are still kicking Nigeria out because you know that you cannot afford this thing, but you still go ahead and bid and spoil the bid for the other bidder. So if you don't have the money, please avoid bidding. And as you can see right there, maybe you have like your budget is $120, but by the time you got here, you have seen that this thing has raised to maybe $150. Just go ahead and avoid this kind of thing and don't bid it. So as I said earlier, you want to make sure that you check the image very well, and the seller is going to as you can see, they are going to try as much as possible to tell you how this laptop look like. So as you can see right here, the image, you can see right here, you see how it looks. So this is one thing I like about eBay compared to the other websites that you can get this item from. They are going to show you, as you can see, there's some scratches on this laptop, and these are the things you want to look out for. And if it's also come to description, some seller also try as much as possible to make a description on how this item look like. So some are just going to write a general topic, while some is going to. So there's 13 days money buy warranty. The payment method is PayPal and credit card, which is some debit card. Ship anywhere within US. So they cannot ship to Nigeria, they cannot ship to other country, only in US. So this is what you want to look out for. So this is how you can just, so once we have the 10 seconds left, you can just come here and click on this bid. Then as you can see, like we have 107 here. So if I type 107 instead of me type 0.50, you don't want to type that. You want to come here and type maybe 107.86. So you just want to type a random number that is more than the that is higher than the bid number. You can just type 96. So what is going to happen here is that, as you can see, the bid here is 107.5. This is what other bidders is going to bid. So, but since you put this decimal, this random number, your bid is going to outsource them, and you are going to be the one to win this item. So this is how you can buy stuff on this website. Now let's talk about payment. For you to add your payment method, just come back here and come to payment right here. Come to payment, and from payment you can then go ahead and add your payment method right here. So just click on add payment, and the page is going to be blank. You might not be able to see. So if I click on add credit card or debit card, you can see the page is blank. So I'm just going to input my password. So as you can see, the page is blank, but this is what you are going to see. Let me see if you can see. So you are going to see something like this. So just go ahead and input your card number, the expiring date, the security code, the first name and the last name. So once you do that, click on continue, and you should be able to make payment for this item. Now, if you're having issue with payment, which you will probably have if you are from Nigeria, because of the limit on our Naira debit card, what you want to do is that you want to use app like Clasher or Shipper Cash. All right, so, and those app, they are virtual. They can give you virtual dollar card, so you can use that virtual dollar card on this website. But what I like to use most is UBA prepaid dollar card, because with that dollar card you can go to markets and source for your dollar yourself. What I mean by that is that maybe if you go to Clasher now, or you can use Payday. I like Payday as well. So if you go to Payday, you go to Clasher, you go to Shipper Cash, they are going to give you their rates. Maybe they say 920 or they say 800. That is what you are going to buy. But if you go to Aboki, you are going to say as many as possible Aboki. So you can go to them and negotiate with them. Maybe this one say is going to sell for 730. This one say is going to sell for 790. This one say is going to sell for 750. So you can, like that, you can get the dollars, then go and take it to bank and deposit it. Another way you can go about it, which is kind of risky, is to buy a paper forward, because this forward usually come very cheaper. So if they are selling the black market rate at let me just say 750, you can actually get someone that can sell paper forward for you for like 550, 600 or even lesser. So with that, you get a cheaper alternative to make payment. So I think this is everything we are going to be treating in this video. And if you have any question, just drop it in the comment section. Maybe there's something I'm supposed to talk about in this video, but I don't talk about it. Just drop your comments in the comment section. And if you find this helpful, give this video a thumbs up so that more people like you can get to see this video. Share this video with your friends so that they can also learn how to order and ship from eBay to Nigeria. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell notification so that anytime I drop a new video just like this, you'll be among the first people to be notified.